Welcome to Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews. Today we are testing the Roto Grip No Rules. Doug Scheidig is our tester today. He's considered a tweener with medium speed. Doug is a member of the PBA and has cashed several times in PBA regionals and has also won several local tournaments. He has 13 300 games and 3 800 series. So first impressions of the Roto Grip No Rules. This is definitely a strong ball, but it still has a good amount of energy retention. I liken it to a performance snow tire. It has tons of grip, but lots of performance. In terms of value, we give it a 7.5 out of 10. As usual, the top dollar balls always get more scrutiny from us. They need oil, or less hand, or more speed. Since they tend to be a little bit more specific in use, their value takes a hit for the average bowler competing on house shots. Overall, we gave the No Rules an 8 out of 10. The No Rules is the new alpha dog in Roto Grip's lineup. Plain and simple, this is a strong ball. What ball will work when depends on the bowler's characteristics like ball speed, tilt, rotation, etc., as well as the conditions faced. So on a typical medium condition, speed-dominant bowlers will likely find more use with this ball for fresh shots. So if you have high speed and or low revs, this will be a better match for typical medium shots. If you're rev matched like Doug is, this is a lot of ball for a medium condition. It's a ball he would much more likely keep for tight tournament conditions. If you're rev dominant, I'm not certain how you can use this ball at all on medium conditions with the out-of-box finish anyway. All that being said, you can definitely adjust the cover stock to get more versatility out of it. Now more specifically to ball reaction. The No Rules has good energy retention through the heads and mids, so unlike some heavy oil balls that hook at your feet, this ball has no issue storing energy. That means that when it hits dry, it has lots of energy and lots of reaction. So it's strong mid and down lane. And honestly, this seems to be a hallmark of most Storm and Roto Grip pieces, for better or worse. Even the high-end oilers have lots of down lane motion, and the No Rules is no different. It also doesn't completely quit when pushed way outside into the dry boards, like many heavy oil balls. Doug progressively moved in to see when the ball would finally lose its energy retention and stop carrying. He ultimately found the soft spot approaching the fifth arrow. Really, the ball never thought about not turning over. We were able to do some comparison shots, and compared to the Hypercell, they covered about the same amount of boards. But in the end, these are actually very similar balls with similar ball reactions. The Hypercell was a little cleaner through the mid simply because the cover stock is not fresh like the No Rules. Using Digitrax, we were able to see some subtle differences that we might not have otherwise picked up just by eye. It also helped confirm our thoughts, so we saw the No Rules give us a 6.6 degree entry angle, which is plenty. The Hypercell showed an 8.5 degree entry angle. By eye, it looked like the Hypercell had more length, but in fact the breakpoints were similar. It was just a little cleaner through the mids, which actually pushed the breakpoint further outside, and hence why we had deeper entry angle. Compared to the lock again is cleaner and not as much ball overall, and that would be more obvious on heavier conditions, since again here we see the same board coverage. Lock also had 8.5 degrees of entry angle. We saw the same thing. A little cleaner with the breakpoint pushing further outside. Finally, we tested against the Eternal Cell. And again, you'll see similar board coverage, but the Eternal Cell was like a dream to throw on this condition next to the No Rules, simply because its weaker cover allows it to match up much better. While all those balls have strong cars, what you are seeing with the No Rules is a fresh cover stock, truly overpowering the core and smoothing it out. On the shots that didn't make the cut, you can see a little bit more about the ball reaction. Any slight misses to the inside led to high or through the nose shots. Misses to the outside were definitely more forgiving with this ball. missing inside and you can forget about it. It's never going to hold line. Overall, the No Rules is worthy of holding Roto Grip's top spot. It's aggressive for sure and has good energy retention characteristics for such a strong piece.
Thank you for watching Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews.